Hello. Hello. Let's see who sent me a message. Oh, yes. Well, I'm crocheting again. Guess what? Another poncho. Yeah. Oh, I can't get comfy on this chair today. Oh, let's see who's going to be the first one to say hello today. Will it be Nathan? Will it be? Who will it be? It'll be somebody sending me a message. Oh dear. I don't know who it is. Who's sending me a message? Don't know. Don't know. Hi, Tiz, it's Nathan. Somebody sent me a message, but I don't know what it was or where they are. So, hi, Nathan. I'm crocheting, as usual. Well, you'd probably have a shock if I was knitting, wouldn't you? Yes. Hi, Esther. The weather's been okay, not as nice as it was the other day. It's not been raining, but it's been a bit duller today. Not quite as warm. Hello, Kimberly. Enjoy your Indian food. If you don't want it, just throw it on the floor. It's all right, Nathan. She only threw her dinner on the floor. I said it was the best place for it because you know I don't like Indian food. Oh, dear. Hello. Oh, it should be goodbye, shouldn't it? We're leaving you till bye. We'll do hello. Well, it wouldn't be in my house because I wouldn't be buying it. I don't like it. Ugh. The mere thought about it makes me go, ugh. As my Indian friend says, it is not Indian at all, it's Bangladesh. So if they want to be done for trade descriptions, they shouldn't be calling it that. Hello. You've got your crochet. I thought you said your hot water bottle then. Or your bottle of water and your feet up. I was just going to say, surely you don't need a hot water bottle today. Honestly. I've just put my cardigan on because the sun's gone in. Hi, Morty Vicar. Yeah, it's not been a bad week, actually. Not been a bad week. What have I done this week? Just the usual stuff, really. What have I done? Took my things, my planters across the road to get them planted up. Not got them back yet. The flowers. Went to knit club. I went out for brunch with my friends. So that's what I've been doing. I was just going to say, I don't think you need a water bottle unless you're in the Arctic. Then maybe you could. Yeah. I'm making another poncho. I found 2 balls of unforgettable red heart. I don't think they do it anymore now. Hello, Diane. So I'm eking it out with some pink in it and some like jade green colour. Because I only had 2 balls and I think I need more than 2 balls, even though it's a smaller poncho than the one I've got on the back of the chair. I tried that one on actually on the back of the chair. It almost fits me. But I'm not one for putting a hood on. I know most people like a hood on it, but I'm not keen on having a hood on my poncho. But it almost fits me. A few more rows and it would have done. So it would fit a teenager or, a very small lady, because I'm not a very small lady. What have I done this way? Oh, I won £2.50 yesterday on the lottery. Well, I didn't actually win £2.50 on the lottery because it cost me £2.50 for the ticket, so I broke even, didn't I? I didn't win anything really. £2.50 ticket and I won £2.50. So it's better than nothing, isn't it? At least I got my money back. Oh dear. Yeah, it's I found it in the garage. I just had 2 balls of it. Boutique Unforgettable. I don't think they do it anymore. They used to do one called Dragonfly, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It was like blues and greens, and I must have made loads of things in the Dragonfly because everybody loved the colours of it. But sadly, they don't do it anymore. You want a lucky deep, lucky dip. No, I've not won a lucky dip on anything. Hi, Val. And Kimberly's on as well. Morty Vicar, Diane's on. Dotty Dolly's on. Kimberly's on. Yeah, I said that about Kimberly, didn't I? Yeah. We've not got Linda yet. She must have nodded off. No, I think she was going to make a tea, actually. Because I'd got mine in the oven, but she hadn't started hers yet. Da-da-dee. Oh, tell you what, it's got sparkles in it. It's tickling me. Oh, you're there, Linda. I just said you were probably making your dinner. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Do you know, I cannot find the pattern for this. Everybody's asked me for it. I've looked on every vintage site that there is. It was a Sirdar pattern, and I cannot find it anywhere. It's not on Etsy. It's not on anywhere. People ask me every time, oh, what another one? You've got friends who are just always crying you these days. Oh dear. You need to get some happier friends, Linda. Oh dearie me. Da da da. I was going to test out my camera, that I think Sarah might have sorted out, but I fell asleep instead. Well, those are your happy friends, God. I'd like to see your miserable ones then. Oh dear. Debbie Downers. The picture is of my shop and the people who used to work with me. I'm the one in the blue with the dark hair on the end, in case you can't recognise me. That was my shop in Royton. I just thought we'd have a change for a thumbnail. Oh, we're always happy. Yeah. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. My son used to love that song. We used to be, that's just a fraction actually that's a corner of the shop. The shop was huge and it was absolutely full. Yeah. Yeah, throw your friend a chocolate. Oh, we're always happy. Yeah, my son used to love that song when we were driving home. We used to do that. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy, you know it, stamp your feet. And yeah. Oh, I know. Whenever I show my stash, people always say, "Oh, are you selling it?" And I'm like, "No." I think it was Kimberly said, "Are you going to show us your stash?" And I'm going, "No," because somebody always says, "Oh, I like that there. How much are you selling it for?" And I'm like, I'm not selling it." Yeah. I'll probably never use it all before I pass away, but that's another story, isn't it? I'm still not selling it. Because the ones people always want to buy are the ones that I really, really, really like. They never want to buy the stuff I'm not bothered about. They're always like, ooh, that's sparkly, or ooh, that's bright. And I'm like, no, you're not having it because it's ice yarn and I can't get it again. Yeah, this was out of my hoard. I can't remember where I got it from. I think it was one of those shops like Aldi or Lidl or somewhere, I think. My mum, no, no, I don't think my mum's in that picture. Oh, my necklace, yeah. It's got earrings, but I can't wear them because I can only wear gold. Otherwise, my earrings break out. Yeah, it's an eBay special. You know what I'm like. And my dress, actually, I put it on and it's short. It's only just past my knee, which is not me at all, which I'm very disappointed in. So it's my dress is from Moonbeams of Mayhem. Don't know why it won't stay down there, but it won't. And it's got lace on the end of it. It's got like patchwork at the bottom and lace. But it's not, it's only just past, it's what you call midi length. And I don't wear midi lengths. It'll be all right in the winter because I can put my tights on to cover my legs up, but I don't like showing my legs. I feel as though I'm naked. It doesn't, it doesn't feel right. Well, I get them all off eBay mostly. Mostly my necklaces. Yeah, this came in a box and it has little earrings as well. But I can't do, A, I can't wear earrings if they're not gold. And B, I can't do them little tiny, the things that you put at the back of your earrings. I can't do them because I haven't got any, I told you before, I haven't got a grip in my fingers. Oh, I hope you bought it. Full length green velvet skirt. Woohoo! I hardly ever find full length anything in our charity shops around here. Midi length is about as much as I get. Now this, it goes up and down, it's like a hanky end. I'll be able to wear it with tights in the winter, but, well, leggings actually, or tights, yeah. But I feel naked in it today. I wouldn't wear it to go out now. I've just discovered, and I've got two of them. I've got this green one and I've got a purple one. And I'm like, oh no, they're not long enough. Yeah, you can't see what? The end of my legs. You're not seeing the end of my legs. No, that's the lace bit and that's the bottom bit. But it goes up and down like that, so it only comes under my knees and midi length, so it's too short. But I will wear it in the winter. I just couldn't put tights on today because it would have been a bit too warm. So I'm like, oh. And I've got a purple one as well, exactly the same length. And I'm like, oh no. Why did I buy them when they're not full length? You know me. I think actually I've got, I think I have actually, I've got a green skirt. There's a similar green that is a full length skirt, and I think I could put that underneath and use it as an underskirt. I think that's what I could do next time. I've just bought some grey lace because I know it's grey, but it's a bit miserable. I have a grey dress, but it needs more on it, so I bought some lace about that wide. Hello there, Lizzie. Hello. I'm always adding lace to the bottom of things because I can't do with short things. Yeah, I'm sure I've got a green skirt that's the same colour of green. Well, similar. I'll do layers. Oh dear. I can't put an underskirt on this because my underskirts are all too long. And sadly, my underskirts are not the frou-frou ones, you know, with lots of lace on them, yeah. I used to have big net underskirts, but I got rid of them. I had a black one and a white one. But they took up so much room in the wardrobe. I keep looking round thinking, hi Chris, how can I move my bedroom around? Can I put my bed in the little room and take everything out of the little room and put it in the big room? Just have my bed in the little room. And I'm thinking, oh, I can't take that bed apart because it took my son ages to get it apart because it's a big up and over bed. Yeah, I was watching somebody and they'd just put their bed into the smallest. Oh, thanks, Chris. The smallest room, they'd just put the bed in it. And then they'd left the biggest room to have everything else in. I thought, that'd be much better. But then I've got so much stuff in the other bedroom. Oh, I need another room. I need an annex. I could do with my garage being attached to the house with a door through, so I don't have to go outside and in my garage. So then I could have my garage as my walk-in clothes. Oh dear, what was going on? Is it the same as reason as usual? Go home, everybody else, yeah? I've got a lot of craft stuff. I've got a lot of it in the garage, actually. But actually, my electrician has found out that it's the light switch that's faulty and nothing wrong with the light. So I'll be able to put the light on in there. Yay! Because at the moment, I can't go out if it's dark in there because I can't see anything. So, oh, you've been to Preston? Yeah, I don't know. Well, you know me, I don't go to Blackpool anyway. And what have you been doing in Preston? Have you been shopping? What have you been buying? Oh, the hospital. Oh, on a Saturday. Yeah, I suppose you do, don't they, these days? I don't watch the news, not unless I can't avoid it because they put it on Facebook and that, don't they? But I've stopped actually switching the television on to watch the news. I don't do it anymore. You know, I think to myself, I can't do anything about it all. And all it does is stress me out. So, I'll just not bother. It's just so depressing. They rescued 2 or 3 people, didn't they, off the pier? All the idiots had jumped in or what they'd done. No, there's nothing we can do about it. I'm afraid as I've got older, does it affect me personally? No, then I don't want to know. I know it affects me indirectly, but it doesn't actually affect me personally. So, yeah, I don't want to know. I know it's been very much an ostrich and sticking my head in the sand, but that's what I really don't want to know. I spoke to Trevor again. Yeah, I'm all glitter today. I spoke to Trevor, and as usual, he said, I'm going to try and come on. But we know what that means. We won't see Trevor. He's still enamored with Manchester. He thinks it's the most wonderful place. I said, yeah, I know, I miss it. Green's not a colour that I usually gravitate to, Chris. I had to think 2 or 3 times before I bought this dress. Yeah. It's very itchy though, this. I think it's the sparkles in it that's making it itchy. I've just ordered a cone of very, very thin yarn with sequins in it. It's to run along with something else. I thought it was cheaper than buying more wool with a sparkle in it because somebody's asked me to do a purple cardigan with the sparkles in it and I haven't got any more wool in, like the one I was wearing. So I've got plenty purple wool, so I thought, well, I'll get some sparkle, run it along with it. I keep saying I'm going to make mandalas, to hang them all over the house, but I never get around to it. I've got some mandalas, but they're like thicker ones, like double knit ones. But I want to make some bigger ones that are all in finer cotton. My head is full of things I want to make, and do I make them? No. No. There's not enough hours in the day, is there, for what you want to do? And I seem to be stuck in the groove of making these ponchos at the moment. Whether anybody wants to buy them or not, I don't know. I'm hoping somebody wants to buy this pink one. Yeah, I can't. I'm very bad. I tell you, I can't grip anything. I can't grip the fine crochet hooks that you need to do those crochet flowers and that. My mum bought a mat when she was in Spain, and it was all like swans all going round in a circle. Yeah, I just can't use a fine crochet hooks. I mean, even with a wooden handle or whatever, I just can't. I can't get the tension, with thin yarn. I used to be able to, but these days, no. Well, I can't crochet with very big hooks as well. Yeah, they were like 3D swans my mum bought, yeah. They all went round in a circle, yeah. I don't know where it went, actually, the mat. I kept it for ages, but I think it's vanished somewhere. You're making another hexie. I'm having a break from hexie cardigans. I think I've out hexied myself. I'm having a break. I think I've done about 10 or 12, yeah. I mean, I was making hexies before they were even fashionable, if you know what I mean. I made hexie jackets, what, about 10 years ago, before they were ever sort of popular. Well, now everybody's like invented. They've like suddenly caught on. And yet there's nothing new about them because, like I say, I was making them about 10 years ago. I don't think they called them Hexicon. I would imagine it's a border with elephants on. That's what I would imagine. Dotty Dolly. A trunk. A trunk. I see Amora's making a jacket that's like 4 big granny squares. I think it's in Next or something. They're selling it for an exorbitant amount of money. So she's gone home and copied it. I think the one in, I don't know if it's Next or where it is. It's one of them expensive shops anyway. I think they're done in like more sort of muted pastel colours. Oh, I used to do that years and years and years ago, long before we ever had, phone things with cameras on them. I used to, yeah, that I finished it off, Val. Finished it off. I used to stand there drawing in a boutique window, just drawing little sketches. I mean, nowadays you just take a photo, don't you? But back in the day, there was no such thing. You had to try and memorize it or draw it. Yeah, thumbs up, everybody. Please, thumbs up. Tell you what surprised me. Amora was saying that she found out that 70% of people who watch her video are not subscribed. And I thought, I would have thought she would. I mean, she's got loads of subscribers, so just think how many more she would have if everybody was subscribed. Not that I'm jealous, of course, I'm just green. Wearing green. Oh dear, I'm always jealous when people have millions of subscribers. I'm like, why not me? Why not me? I get about 2 new subscribers every week. And if you're one of them, thank you very much. Yeah, I watch people and they say, oh, I've had 100 and something new subscribers this week. And I'm like, I'm not jealous, really, no. One day. Oh, I've got, yeah, I'm always getting little hairs. I don't know where they come from. They're not up my nose, they're around my nose. I don't know whether they're off my makeup brush or what they're off, but they always seem to. Yeah, this is a little bit halo-ish. It's a bit like the boho spirit. I think that's where they probably got the idea from this unforgettable. And I don't know why they discontinued this unforgettable, but they did. Because I think it was it Kingfisher or Dragonfly? It was beautiful. It was like all sort of dual blues and greens it was. It was a lovely colour. That was when I could get yarn from there was one company that in the States that would export to England. This one, or the poncho, which one, Val? The one I'm doing now or the one behind me? Which one do you want me to hold up? I tried it on. It actually almost fits. Or the one I'm doing. Let me take my hook out. I haven't got enough, so I'm letting in some pink and letting in some green every few rows, just to try and eke it out, because I know I won't have enough, because I only had 2 balls. I'm using up out of me my stash, as you probably realised. That I just had 3 balls of that. That was Red Heart pink camo. Again, I used to be able to get American yarn. They're from a free pattern from Drops, but I had to put a hood on it because for some reason the people who have the children's ones want it with a hood. It's a free pattern called Little Sophie. Drops design. It's actually done in Aran, I think, on the pattern. But I'm just doing mine in whatever I happen to have left over. I mean, this is another one. It's a bit like the Boho Spirit. It's supposed to be Aran, but it's not. It's very thin. So they're like a double knitted that. So I just like doing them because they're just mindless, and I can watch the telly and that, or YouTube, I should say. I don't watch telly much. You know, because you don't have to look for the stitches or anything. I'm still doing that other one, yeah. Oh, you've got your new set, have you? I couldn't use them. They were too long, I think. It was too long in my hand. I've only got small hands. And when I used it, it was like poking out the end. Are they all the same colour? Or are they different colours? Your niece's name is Sophie. I found out why our Sophie's not been on. Her dad passed away, so she's been. It was called Couple, I think. COO. I don't know if it's PAY or PLAY. I got them off Amazon, and I got one, and it was beautiful. It was like a resin with all little purple flowers inside it, and it was beautiful. But it was a long handle, and I couldn't. Oh, they were all different colours, were they, on the sizes? I did wonder about that. Yeah, I bought a 3mm one, Dottie, and I couldn't use it. So when I saw Val on at the knit club on Wednesday, I gave it to Val to see if she could use it, and she could, and she liked it, so she's bought the set. They're nice as well because one side of them is flat, so if you put your hook down, it doesn't roll away. It's got a flat side. They weren't that expensive, were they, Val? Well, not when you think about furls and that. There's 9 in the set that you got, yeah. I mean, I thought they were very, very pretty. It's just that I just couldn't use it because it was too long. And then I got another set, but they're plastic and I can't use it. It squeaks. I don't know why I can't crochet with plastic, yeah. Yeah, I can't remember what I paid for one hook because I only bought the one, didn't I? Can't remember. I know the other set I bought cost me about £8 for the set, but they're just plasticky. I'm all right crocheting with the bigger ones, but the 3mm I couldn't use it; it just squeaked. It's so difficult. I think I've told you, getting this 3mm hook. Yeah, the coupe or couple. Well, I can't remember. It's either couple or coupe. And they're like long handles with see-through resin dotty with like little flowers inside them. Yeah, I hold my hook a different way. That's probably why they're too long for me. Well, I'll have a different way of doing it. I mean, Sarah crochets more like Sheila does, you know, she wraps it round and wraps it round. But yet she manages to do it a lot quicker than, you know, Sheila does. Sheila looks like she's knitting hers, doesn't she? We all have our own ways. Whatever way works for you, use it, don't you? Coupe, is it? Yeah. They're an inline hook, I think. If I remember rightly. I think they're inline. Oh, gosh. I stuck my patches on my leg. Oh, you should see my leg. It's a mess. It's broke out worse than my arms ever did. I've got a big square of red itchy stuff. I had to put antiseptic on it. I can't cope with these patches. I don't know whether it's the... they're not... No, they're not inline, but they're not blobby on the end, are they? I can't use the ones that have blobs on the end. You know, like the... what they call boy. Boy are blunt on the top and they've got a big blob, whereas an inline's more pointy on the end. I think I have some somewhere. I think the GP gave me some hydrocortisone, not for this, for something else. But oh, it's just irritates my skin. It's bright red, my skin underneath them. I'm not as bad as my friend Kim. She gets blisters with her patches. I don't know whether it's the actual stuff on the patch or whether it's the actual plaster itself. You know, the elastoplast that they're on. It drives me crazy. I put some Savlon on the one on my leg. It's calmed it down a bit. It calms down a bit when I take the patch off. Oh, I don't know what it is, but I don't know, because it's where the actual patch is. There's the patch, and then there's like a thing all the way around of the elastoplast. Oh, you've got some, have you, Val? I think I have some somewhere, but I don't know where it is. A lot of things got lost in my transit, you know, when I move from one place to the other. Every time I move, I lose something. It's like I had to buy an external mic for that camera. Oh, God, it's driving me mad. I haven't got fleas, honestly. I couldn't find the external mic. I know I've got one. So I bought another one, and that one don't work. One day I'll have a camera that works. Sarah says to me, don't buy another camera without you let me have a look it over first before you buy any more. Let me look if it's any good in it. At the moment, I'm not buying one anyway. Oh, I'll tell you what, though. I thought, I'm not doing a big shop. I'm going to eat out of my freezer. Ha! Ha! Just shows you what like commercial food does for you. I've put half a stone on in a week, eating crap stuff out the freezer. You know, the ready meal type of things. It just shows you what processed foods do to you. I try not to eat that. I try to eat everything as fresh as I can. But because I'm not buying anything in this week, I'm using up out the freezer. Half a stone in a week I've put on. Just for eating junk. Not doing me any good at all. Back to fresh food again as soon as I just wanted to go until the end of June if I could. Until I get paid again. Yeah, it's all through eating what you call processed food. Yeah. That's why people are big, you know, because they're eating too much processed food. Yeah, I was doing really well. I was losing, and now I've put on half a stone in a week. I couldn't believe it when I got on the scales today. I thought it was wrong. And the trouble is, I'm stuck with it really until the end of the month. I probably have put a stone on by the end of the month. Hopefully it'll come off again. It's easy to put it on, isn't it? A week to put it on. But it just shows what we're eating. All that stuff in food that they adulterate our food with. I was watching something and it said American have got 5 times more sugar in their bread than we do in the UK. And that I know I don't eat McDonald's beef burgers and that, but there's like about 4 or 5 ingredients in the UK beef burgers, and there's about 12 in the US one. All these additives and God knows what it is, yeah. Dong! That's why we're putting weight on. It's the food companies giving us junk. What does it say here? Oh, it's Helen. She talks to me on a site I don't use. I need to tell her. I have to keep changing over to that site to answer it. She said she's still waiting for an answer. I don't use my Urban Gypsy page anymore. For some reason or other, she's found that one and she keeps messaging me on there, and I don't use it. So I have to keep logging out and logging in that one. So I need to tell her not to use that one. Yeah, it's probably got sugars in. Everything's got sugar in. Everything that's processed. It's got so much sugar in it all. Breakfast cereals are the worst. My God, yeah. Yeah, I want fresh vegetables. I mean, luckily I've got a lot of fruit left over because I had an apple and 2 clementines for my lunch today. But I'm lacking in fresh veg and I've got no fresh meat or fish. It's been hot, but not as hot as it's been. Yeah, that's my necklace. It's like a solid piece. It's got earrings to match, but I can't put them in because they're not gold. Yeah, it's green, sparkles. Don't know if you can see. There you are, got it to sparkle. Green and silver. It's to match my frock. It's been warm here. I've not had my cardigan on all day until now. I'll send you my earrings, Chris, because I can't wear them. Yeah, it's been lovely, hasn't it? Tuesday, Wednesday, was it? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's been gorgeous here. Everybody's been going, it's too hot, it's too hot. And I'm like, bring it on, bring it on. It's what I was made for. 32 degrees, bring it on. It's supposed to be 16 at the minute now, so we've gone cold again. We had absolute thunder and lightning, was it Tuesday night, I think, or Wednesday night? Oh, God, it was awful. You know, I hate thunder and lightning. I was practically under the table. There was one or two places struck with lightning. Yeah, there was a few places struck. I can remember when my house was struck with lightning. It struck my telly, blew my telly up. Oh, I love the heat, me. I love it when it's warm. It's gone colder again now. Thank you, Shad. Yes, press the like button. Push the button. I've moved my sunflowers. I've put them up on a table. I'm sick of. They all got 8. I've only got 4 left. I had 10. Now I've got 4. I've got to plant some more. I've got some more seeds. I didn't realise there was so many different kinds of sunflowers. There's red ones and orange ones and everything. Oh, lucky you. Where are you going to for your holidays? Going anywhere nice? You go on holiday in this country, you don't know whether to take your wellies, do you? You pack them out, you don't know whether to take them or not. I know the first time I went abroad, I had, Torremolinos, Torremolinos. Yeah, teddy bear. So I've got this little pack of seeds I've got. It's got, I think, 6 or 7 different kinds of sunflowers. I should have planted them today, but I wasn't in the humour. I have to be in the humour to do my planting. I was in the humour to do my crocheting today and read the end of my story. I was reading Richard Cole's. I did get to the end of it. It got a bit more interesting as it went further on. I couldn't get into it at first. And yet I'd read his other 2, no problem. What are the... I use little propagators. I couldn't think of the name the other day. Little propagators. The vicar, Morty vicar, yeah. She's off to Torremolinos. Torremolinos. Oh, the vicar, the author, yeah, Richard Coles. I think he's given up being a vicar now, though, hasn't he? I think he's just writing books now. Oh, I've got an itchy nose. Yeah, first he was a pop star, wasn't he? Then he went to be a vicar, and then he's given it up, I think, now, and he's an author now. So he's had quite a varied career, hasn't he, really, when you think about it? I haven't had a varied career. My life is quite boring, really. I wish it had been bit more interesting, and then I could have written my life story. But if I wrote my life story, it would not get in the list of bestsellers. Tara, Tara, Molly. See, you got me singing now. That's not a good thing. Your career's been very mixed. Oh, apparently, was it last week or the week before when I was yawning? Val's husband had to go to bed because I kept making him yawn. Yeah, singing's good for the person who's singing. It's not always good for the person who's listening, though, is it? Depends what your voice is like. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I made Val's husband yawn, and he had to go to bed. Oh, I do like singing. I used to sing mostly in the car. And then you have to shut up when you get to a traffic light, don't you? Otherwise people think you're a bit bonkers. Or other people that see you going down the road because they can't hear, can they? And you just go in the car, aren't you? They must think, what's she doing, that woman? Oh, I've got an itchy nose. Does that mean I'm going to get annoyed? What have I got now? Mountain Dew. Tropical citrus punch. Oh, it's this wool that's giving me hairs in my mouth and hairs up my nose. Yeah, it is Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew. That's what it's called. But it's Beija Tropical Citrus Punch. I got it from the shop. I always thought Mountain Dew was alcoholic stuff, or is that something different? This isn't alcoholic, it's just a fruit drink. That's probably another reason why I'm putting weight on, because I'm drinking drinks out the fridge. Well, I should really be drinking ordinary water, but our tap water is disgusting. So I tend to have Vimto or something else, yeah. Oh dear, that bad was it? Oh, you won a lucky dip. Tell you, I won £2.50 yesterday, but it was £2.50 for the ticket. So I just got my money back, really, Nathan. Well, I try not to drink fizzy drinks loaded with sugar, but it's so difficult because they nearly all got loads of sugar in. Oh, this jumper's driving me mad. Oh, tell them to grow a pair. Stop mithering you. Grow a pair. You didn't win the lottery. I haven't looked. I told you I don't look till Sunday usually. This cardigan is like, I feel like I've got ants crawling on me. Oh. I'm going to be cold now, but it's the sparkles in it. It's itching my arms. Oh, stop mithering, yeah. What you mithering me for? Oh, God. It's the sparkles in it. The jazzing on the arms. Oh, gosh. That's better. Took it off now. Oh, I've got wrinkled sleeves. Yeah, I made the cardigan, yeah. And it's driving me crackers. It's the yarn. It's itchy. It's not got wool in it, but it's the lurex in it that's making me itchy. If I ever sell all the garments I've got in the garage, I could do with putting half of mine in there. Then I'd have more room in my bedroom. Sort out the ones I don't wear often and put them in the garage. I've got woolies coming out my ears. That's why I'm trying not to make things for myself, because I've got so many already. And yet I'm making a cardigan out of that pale green. Oh, that's better. My arms have calmed down now. Honestly, they're going red. You had moth yarn, friends. I use acrylic mostly, so I think the moths stay away from me. I don't make it many things in wool, so I don't think the moths like me. I mean, it used to be a big thing at one time because, everything was wool. Moths were mind you, that mothballs and that, don't they smell disgusting? When you used to go to a wedding or a funeral or something, and all these old guys would be there in their suits and they'd had them hung in mothballs. Ugh. You smell them. And when it used to get warm in the room and all these mothballs used to stink, didn't they? Or women who used to wear fur coats, they used to stick mothballs in them. Oh, it's horrible smell, isn't it, mothballs? No, they stay away from me mostly. I don't think I've had anything eaten by a moth. No, they stay away. Yeah, I'd love to be. Oh, hi, Helen. Oh, dear. That's not good, is it? It's probably because you've done too much in the garden. Hi, Ethan. Hi, Helen. I will email you, Helen, because I don't use that account, that Urban Gypsy account. I get the notifications, but I've got to log out and log. I've got to log out of my account and log in that other one because I don't use it. Then I have to remember what my password is. And on my necklace, it's green and silver. As I said, it's got earrings to match, but I can't wear them because my ears don't like anything but gold. I'm a posh lady. I get sore ears if I use anything I can use other earrings for about a couple of hours, but then if I leave them in after that, my ears break out. I'm a weird woman, I know. Yeah, I finished the pink and mink, pink, mink and green one. Finished that one off. And I'm doing another one. But this one's a smaller one. This one will be for a smaller child. Because I only had 2 balls of this. Whereas that one took 3. Tare, tare, bolitas. This one's Red Heart Unforgettable, I think it's called. But they don't do it anymore. No, I don't think she is, Val. I think her family are grown up. Yeah, I've got my green in Val's bowl. It's looking a bit slack though. That's why I wanted a 3mm hook and I can't find one. Oh, well, I can find loads of 3mm hooks, but not the one I want. So I'm using a 325 and it's a bit slack. It's a bit sloppy. Ooh, ouch. Did you hear my arm crack? Have I got any more coffee left? Just a bit. But it's cold. Cold, cold coffee. I've got my doorbell back on again now. Wanted charging up and I can't do them little screws. So my friend came round and did it. And she must have come round afterwards and she sent me a message. Are you not in? I went, yeah, I'm in the conservatory. But of course, because she'd knocked on my door, I hadn't heard her. Which is why I need a doorbell. Ta-da! Oh, where did I start this? Oh, there. Hey ho, hey ho. Well, we're nearly into June. About time the weather changed, isn't it? We can take our vests off and ne'er cast a clout till May is out. So we can take our vests off now at the end of May. Gosh, do you remember that? Your mother used to make you wear your Liberty bodices till the end of May. But Mum, I'm not. I used to hate them Liberty bodices. Yeah, it's June, isn't it? I know. 12th of June is when the electrician's coming. The 24th of June is when I finally get to see the doctor if they don't cancel it on me. I tell you, they cancel it on me, I'm going to scream. Seeing as I've waited 2.5 months for it. Yeah. Soon be the longest day, and then it's downhill again after that, isn't it? Is it June? I think it's June the 24th or June the 23rd is the longest day. I should remember, it's one of my friend's birthdays. Her birthday's on the longest day. Yeah, then we're downhill. It'll be dark nights again. 21st is it? That's the longest day. Oof. Joe's birthday's on the 23rd. Yeah, I think my friend's birthday must be the 21st. I don't know why I thought it was the 23rd or the 24th. Hmm. I'm getting confused. 18th of June. I don't think I've got any birthdays in June apart from my friend. Well, I don't see her anymore. Not because I don't want to see her anymore, but I just don't see her anymore. In fact, she might not be still here, actually. She was a lot older than me. I've lost touch with her, so she may not still be here. Because if I'm 80 and she's a good 10, 12 years older than me, so she might be a 90, she's still alive. La, 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 la. Oof. Well, I don't think you would have known it at the time. If you were only 1 day old, hey. And I mean, they have you in and out of hospital, so your mother wouldn't have been there. On the same day, the 15th of June. Oh my God. So you buy your cards in bulk, do you? You buy them by the dozen. Well, all of our family's birthdays, well, I mean, they're past now, a lot of them, were, you got to take a year. I used to always reverse it, you know, until you get in your 70s, and then you can't, can you? If I was like sort of 65, I used to say, oh, 56, I used to reverse it. But now I'm 80, I'll be 808. Yeah, January, February used to be our family's birthdays. There was me ex-husbands, my sons, my brothers, my dad's, my ex-boyfriend. They were all in January, February. They were all Aquarians. So that was always an expensive time straight after Christmas as well. You're just recovering from your Christmas, aren't you? And you've got like 5 or 6 birthdays in January, February. My mum's was in September, then I'm in November. Tra-la-la. 25th. I should have been born on bonfire night, but apparently I was a bit late. Because they didn't deduce people back in the day. So I should have been a Scorpio, not a Sagittarius. Oh, yeah, your mum's a Scorpio then. Yeah, I think it breaks, doesn't it, on the 23rd of November. Oh, it's only got to be a shorter one, this one, because I'm running out of wool. Because I only had 2 balls of it. Does he still come round, Nathan? I haven't heard you mention him lately. Sorry, people. Sorry, people. Oh, you saw him at the cinema? Oops. Crash bang wallop. What did he go to see? Or what did he go to see, I should say? Oh, gosh. Did you pretend you didn't know him? Not with me. Nothing to do with me. Did nobody tell him to shush up? You're probably thinking, who's that kid making all that noise? And then the lights went up and you thought, oh, blimey, it's mine. What did you go to watch? Power ballad. No, I've not heard of that. Did he creep out and pretend you didn't know him? And everybody's tutting because he was making a lot of noise. No, no, I haven't got it finished yet. She's always saying that to me. Have you not done it yet? You're not finished it yet. I'm like, whoa, I only just started it yesterday. You must think I've got lightning fingers, Kimberly. He rushed out without chatting to you. That's nice. He probably thought you'd tell him off for making a noise. Yeah, he probably thought he was going to get a telling off. He probably, oh no, it's my dad. I'm going. You know what teenagers are like. I said that on my last video. And they grunt all the time. You don't know whether they're grunting yes or grunting no. Yeah, you know, do you want your tea? Do you want a drink? You're supposed to decipher that as to a yes or a no. And if you say, did he say yes or no? I said yes. Like, can you have a different grunt for yes and a different grunt for no, please? Then we all know where we are. No, being sarcastic. Yep, I'm being sarcastic. It's like that thing that used to be on the telly. What was it called? Perry and somebody or other. And they were supposed to be being teenagers. I think teenagers are possessed, Chris. They go through that stage, don't they? We hate them. Kevin and Perry, yeah. They were absolutely typical teenagers, weren't they? I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to do this. I haven't got a lot more wool left. Never mind, I've done the hood, so I can just keep on going until I finish. Tra-la-la-la-la. So what are we all making? Or am I the only one that's doing anything? You all just sat there. It's a bit darker, this one, actually, than what I usually use, but it's what I had. So that's the hoodie bit. If I was doing one for me, I wouldn't have a hood, but that's just by the by. You're not making anything. Oh. Throw her out, throw her out. Letting the side down. No, nobody seems interested in the pink one. I think it's a really lovely colour, you know. It's nicer than it's looking on this thing. Yeah, even my niece said she liked the colour. She doesn't always like anything I'm making, but she did. She actually liked the colour. No, I offered it up for sale, but nobody was interested. Ta-da. I'm going to try that camera out tomorrow. I said I was going to do it today, but I fell asleep. 1 minute I was reading my book in the conservatory, and the next minute I was asleep. I'm hoping that my friend has twiddled the phone at the camera and I've got some sound. No, this camera was charging up, but when I made a little video, the sound was very, very low and you couldn't hear it. So I gave it to my friend to twiddle because she's very good with electronical things. No, the one who's not charging, I still can't charge it up. I've tried every which way. The only way it charges up is if I hold it, and I'm not sitting there for 2 hours holding to charge it up. I've tried sticking it, tried digging over rubber bands around it. Oh, I've tried everything, and it won't charge up at all. That's the old one. And then the other one, the second one, so something's gone wrong with the second one. It won't record at all. And then this third one, it was recording, and I got it to transfer up onto my computer by using one of these little thingy-majiggles. But then it had no sound. So I bought an external mic, and there was no sound at all with that. So I gave up. Yeah, I've got three cameras. Too hot for the poncho. Yeah, well, it's like when I was going through my things, I've got that many scarves and hats and cowls and that, but there's no point putting them up for sale because it's too warm. People can't think about scarves and that in this weather, can they? It won't be too hot next week, Nathan. It'll have changed. Well, the ones I've just finished are for 3 little girls, so they absolutely loved them. So yeah, when anybody does buy anything from me, they really love them, and they all say how well made they are and everything like that. And I'm like, well, I'll get around to it one day. No, I have to use this new camera. Oh, I've got absolutely loads of scarves and hat sets. And yeah, it'll probably be thundering, lightning, snowing next week or something. It's only about 2 weeks ago that we had hailstones, isn't it? Yeah, I've got absolutely dozens of scarves and hats. And those, neck warmer things, what they call them. They're not really a cowl, they just wrap around. I've got some lovely ones that fasten with a brooch, that fasten across, and then some have got buttons on, some have got a brooch. Yeah, there's no point in me bringing them out at the moment. Because everybody's sweltering, yeah. Mind you, I showed all my little summer tops last week and that, and nobody was interested, really. I think the trouble is my subscribers all crochet and knit. I never get to the people who want to buy them. They don't watch my videos, unfortunately. No, I've not got the fan on. I love the hot weather, so I don't need a fan. The fan's it's like a tall fan that moves backwards and forwards. The only people who used to like that fan were the dogs. They used to sit in front of it. I used to have ceiling fans when I was in Prestwich because it was a lot warmer. Hello, Tricia. Yeah, I had ceiling fans in the other house. But Prestwich was much, much warmer, you see. Buster was funny. If it was warm, he used to keep looking up. And I used to think, you want the fan on, don't you? And he used to lie sprawled out underneath the fan. Yeah, I had them in bedrooms and everywhere. They were like great big wooden Casablanca fans. Of course, I had to leave them all behind. I need a light fitting actually when I've had my house done. I'm wanting, I think, like a Tiffany lamp, for my lounge. Well, Tiffany lampshade, I should say. But I'm going to wait until he puts the fitting up to make sure I get one that fits, yeah. I don't want to spend money buying a Tiffany lampshade and then it won't fit. Because the lamp fitting I've got up there is absolutely ugly, so it looks like a spider. So I don't like it, so I'll be glad to get rid of that one. And then this one that's got the built-in smoke alarm is going in the kitchen. I'm having one that looks similar to this, but it's going to be black and it's not going to have a smoke alarm. I am sick of this thing. It's right above the cooker. I think I mentioned it the other day. And every time I cook anything, and I'm not a rotten cook, I don't burn things, but every time I use it, it's the smoke alarm goes off. And the one in the hall goes off when I have a shower. And I don't have hot enough water for that. But it starts screaming at me when I've had a shower. Oh, I'm fed up. I'm thinking smoke alarms. Somebody said it must be a steam alarm. I think it was Nathan. Said, have you got a steam alarm? I said, I think I must have. Yeah, I've got a Tiffany, like a lamp, a little small lamp that I got bought for my birthday. But I want one for the main centre light, because I don't often put the main centre light on. So I don't need it for the brightness. I crochet with a craft light, that bends over. I don't normally put the big light. I don't normally put the big light on. So it doesn't really matter. It's just I would like a Tiffany lamp, make it look nicer. You've got to go to an out of hours GP. I'm surprised you got any help from 111. You've probably done too much in the garden. You're lucky you've got an out of hours GP. We've got a walk-in centre here, but I think it closes. I don't know what time it closes. I don't think it stays open late. Yeah, hey, I can never get through on 111. Or if I do, I must get the B team, you know, the ones that don't know what they're talking about. Oh, that's the trouble with the main hospital. I hope they've got a separate place. Otherwise, you'd be there with all the drunks. I used to hate going at the weekend because you get, you know, the wannabe footballers with the broken legs and stuff. And the rugby players there still in the rugby attire with a broken nose or something. I used to think, oh God, I'm not going at the weekend. All the sports injuries Sunday morning. Saturday night it used to be all the drunks. Sunday morning it was all the sports injuries. Oh. Well, you should know better, Dotty Dolly. You don't get peaceful Saturday nights. Not when I'm around, anyway. I'm a bad influence. I'm either making you yawn or something. Right, I'm going to try and get up to get to the fridge. If I can get myself up. Oh, ouch. Oh, oh, sugar, sugar, sugar. That was instead of swearing. Oh, right, I'll show you my frock now, Val. It goes, oh, it goes into that kind of thing, and then at the bottom it's got all the lace all around it. That's what it's like. Oh, 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 wow. Put my cardigan there. It weighs heavy, that cardigan. That must be the metal. Must be real silver. I think actually it's supposed to go up underneath my bust, but I think my bust's too big. Oh, I can't find where to sit down now. Oh. Yeah, more TV because she does the confessionals on a Saturday night, if anybody wants to know. Go into the confessional. You have to go around the signs of the cross and do how many Hail Marys. Is it the signs of the cross, stages of the cross, whatever they're called? You can tell I don't go, can't you? You're actually a man, all right. We're not judgmental. You can be a man or a woman. You can be what you want. We don't care. Actually, Chris, the number of times I get asked, is Chris a man or a woman? Somebody once said to me, he's a man, isn't he, Chris? I'm like, yeah, he is a man. Because you can have Christine, can't you? Maybe that's J. Oh, I've got chocolate around my mouth. Maya, that's James' dog, isn't it, that's called Christine? Well, she says, I'm just taking Christine out. That's the dog, by the way. In case you wondered. Torremolinos. I know who Morty Vicar is. You're Richard Coles, aren't you? He's come on to see what I thought about his book. Oh, dear. You're not quite as old as him. Neither am I. She lied through her back teeth. Oh, dear. I can't remember what group he used to play with now. Not the Communards, was it now? Monterasia, was it? No, it wasn't now. Can't remember now. I know he was in the pop groups. Do 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 do. La la la. I must try and plant those seeds tomorrow. Oh, probably be raining or something tomorrow. I'm so cheerful, aren't I? It says it's cloudy. I don't know what tomorrow's weather's like. Let's have a little look at what tomorrow's weather's like. Come on. Weather. It's 58 degrees at the moment. What's it going to be like tomorrow? Oh, 57. It says 61, more like 57. And it's cloudy. Partly sunny and cloudy. Oh, 20% chance of rain when it gets to 3 o'clock. But at 4 o'clock, it's back to sunny again. It's been raining while I've been on, has it? A little water for my sunflowers, what I've got left. 3 I've got left, I think. I had 10. Now I've got 3. I've moved them onto the table. Whatever it is that's eating them. I found a tiny, tiny little snail about that big. So I'm sure it wasn't that was eating them. It would have had a rather fat belly if it was been that little tiny snail that was eating them. Cloudy, yes, it's probably not going to be. I don't mind if it's, as long as it's not raining, because I like to plant them out because I'm a bit slap happy with me compost. So I like to plant outside, then I can sweep up the compost I've thrown around the yard, yeah. I'm not a very tidy gardener. I put half in the pot and half all around the floor. Oh dear, I'm hopeless. I'm not very green finger. It was a teeny weeny little snail. And I tried to scoop it up and throw it over the wall to next door's garden, but I squashed it. Didn't mean to squash it, but I squashed it. So it was deaded. We are one snail less. I was only going to throw it in his garden next door. He's got flowers. He can eat them. Yeah, throw it into next door's garden. Well, when I lived in Prestwich, next door's garden was like, you know, what is it called? The grass is as high as an elephant's eye, because she never did anything with it. So I used to chuck everything in her garden, go and eat the grass. Snails, slugs, go and eat the grass. It's not as if she had a nice garden, because she didn't. Yeah, I used to say to people, my next door's garden reminds me of Oklahoma. And they said, why? I started to, oh, Oklahoma. Honestly, grass was, you could have lost a small child would have got lost in there, yeah. It was that high grass. My boyfriend said to me one time, can I borrow your lawnmower? I went, no. I said, you need a scythe on that. It's no good with a lawnmower on that. I said, it's too high. You can't use a lawnmower. Dumbo. I said, you want a strimmer? He said, have you got a strimmer? I went, no, I did have. I thought, no. He was useless anyway. He'd have probably brought me strimmer. I didn't lend him me lawnmower. They still live there. She still lives there. I bet the garden's no better. Oh, I don't know. I'm not very green fingered. Anybody green fingered on here? Everything I have. If it's got a flower, it dies. I think if you watched my last video, I bought some plastic ones. I bought a plastic fern thing to go in the bathroom, and I bought some flowers to go in my front room. I cannot keep anything alive that has a flower. The sunflowers would have had a flower, wouldn't they? Something I haven't eaten them. The plastic fern, yeah. I want fake hanging baskets, and I cannot find any nice ones. I looked in Home Bargains and I looked in B&M, and they look really plasticky. I just want something that looks a bit more realistic. I can't water the hanging baskets because they're too high up, and I can't put my ladder because it's pebbles and it's uneven, and I know I'm going to fall. So I can't walk on pebbles for some reason or another. So that's why I want fake ones, because once they're up, aren't they? They get washed by the rain. I need to clean my windows as well. But I'm not in the mood. No, I've got wrought iron hanging things at the front of the bungalow, 2 of them. But as I say, I cannot walk on pebbles to water them. They're too high up anyway. And there's absolutely no way that I can walk on pebbles. I just can't. I'm just uneven on pebbles. I just fall over. I've got pebbles in the back garden, in part of it, backyard. I can't walk on them. I'd love to get rid of them. They're right in front of my bedroom window as well. The only good thing about them is if anybody walked up to my bedroom window, I'd hear them, because it'd be like crunch, crunch, crunch walking over gravel. I put my little greenhouse there. I know. got no excuse for not cleaning my windows except I'm lazy. I'm lazy. I know I am. I can't do the inside ones because I can't get over the top of me. I've got wide window bottoms and I can't get over the wide window bottom. My niece said she'd do the insides when she comes. It's only 2 windows. Oh, I don't know whether my hosepipe will reach right round the front though. Well, no, I'll have fake ones. It's easier. Except I've not seen any nice ones. I need to go to that shop in Llandudno that sells really nice fake flowers. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, I've got the itchy back now. Oh, at least my legs stop itching. That Savlon seems to have worked on my patches. My arms are healing up a bit. Look at them, honestly. That's what they're like all the way down and all across my shoulders. Look, wherever I've put a patch, it's just broken out. Oh, the one's just healed up on my arm somewhere. On that arm, I think I had a really bad one on that arm. And now I've got them on my legs now because I started putting them on my thighs. It's not just me, it's like I said, Kim's the same with them. They make her itch as well. Uh-huh. Oh, I know. It's great being old, isn't it, when it takes you half an hour to answer the door. The time I've walked from the kitchen to the front door, they've all gone away. And if I'm in the garden and they ring the bell, oh dear. They've definitely drove away before I get to the front door. I should have a sign up. I've got a sign on my front door that says, if there's no answer, put the parcels in the parcel bin. I should have another one saying, please give me time to answer the flipping door. The Amazon drivers press the bell and run. Yeah. I itch when I take my tablets as well. I'm on tramadol and they make me itch. Everything makes me itch. And I hate taking my other tablets because my metformin are like the size of a horse tablet. And I can't swallow them. I'm like, trying to swallow them down. They look like suppositories. Why do they have to be so big? And then when I manage to swallow them, they stick here. And they're like a lump in my throat. They wouldn't. My Ring doorbell rings if they press it really hard. But if they just go like that with it, it doesn't ring at all. So they wouldn't be listening to a message unless they pressed it. When my friend comes, she leans on it like that. When my niece comes, I know she's here because I hear the car arrive. I go and open the door. Otherwise, I don't know she's there because she doesn't ring the bell. She doesn't lean on the bell. Hang on the bell, Nelly, hang on the bell. Your poor father's locked in a cold prison cell. Yeah, I'm really that old. You could tell I used to watch the old time music hall, can't you? My old man said, follow the van and don't dilly-dally on the way. I am the reincarnation of, what you call Lily Langtry. I've been born before. Yes, swing to the left and you swing to the right. I'm eating a chocolate. I'm naughty. Mm. One of the nurses at the hospital used to sing, Charlie, Charlie, Chuck, 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 to my son. She used to call him Charlie, Chuck, Chuck. She said, I'll be glad when you take that baby home. I said, why? She said, God help you. She said, he keeps all the other babies awake all night. She said, I walk around all night with him on my hip. She said, otherwise he wakens all the other babies up. She said, I've never known a baby like him. I'll be glad when you take him home. He never slept. Day and night. Never slept. He was the most wide awake baby I've ever known. Like that from me. My mother used to say, he's not supposed to move. He used to spin his head round and go and see where you'd gone like that when he weren't supposed to have control of his head. You know, they're little and tiny. Lie down? No. No. It's no wonder I've got bad hips. He used to walk around with him stuck on my hip. Peeling potatoes with him stuck on my hip. Hoovering with him stuck on my hip. I should have had one of them carriers like, you know, the West Indian women wear when they have, or African women in it, when they swing them on their back and put them inside a big shawl, carry them on their back. Should have had one of them. He was a pain. Carried him everywhere, and he was a heavy baby. The ex-husband, he said, put him down. I said, you put him down. You try putting him down. Yeah, 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 yeah. I was so glad when he was old enough to go in a swing. Anyway, a bouncer. You remember them bouncers used to put them in the doorways, didn't you? They'd say they weren't health and safety now, weren't they? He used to bounce up and down all day long, bounce, bounce, bounce. And every time you went through the door, you had to push him and make him bounce even more. That was the only way I could get my hoovering done. He had one of them bouncing chair things and he used to tip it over. Oh dear. Those people have a baby that just lie there and look pretty. Not mine. People used to say to me, why do you have reins on him? He's only a couple of months old. Why have you got him in reins in the pram? I said, because he pulls himself up and throws himself over the side. And they're like, don't be daft, he's only 2 months old. I said, yeah, you watch him. Straight over the side. He was a very strong baby. I think I told you he bounced his cot from one end of his bedroom to the other and he wedged it underneath the door handle. And we nearly had to get the fire brigade to break in the house to get him out. My husband had to go out, get a ladder and crawl through the bedroom window to unhook him from underneath the door. And after that, we had to put great big hooks into the wall to fasten the cot to the wall so he couldn't bounce his cot around the room. He used to bounce it around the room. Poor kid. Here we had to put a big cup hook in the wall and fasten it with a chain thing. Oh dear. I would cry and say, we'll have to get the fire brigade. Can't get him out. And we couldn't take the door off its hinges because it was like, it's, oh, what a performance. And he's screaming. And I was saying, don't do that again. And the first thing he did was start bouncing the cot around the room again. So we had to go to the DIY store and sort that out. My ex was actually thinking of screwing the cot to the floor. You're glad you had girls. Have you not gone yet? Are you still waiting? Oh, boys are definitely a lot rougher. I don't think my 2 nieces ever did anything like that. They were quite dainty. You used to put them in the cot, they used to stay there. My son was, how can I put it? He always wanted to be on the go, on the move. He was always looking for something to do, get into trouble. He was not a little child that you could just leave anywhere and put him down and, no, not him. And stairs, oh God. I finished up having to teach him to come downstairs backwards because he used to, I couldn't stop him going up the stairs. Stair gate, forget it. He used to climb over the stair gate. So I had to teach him to go up the stairs on all four and come down the stairs on all four, because it was the only way we could keep him upright. I don't know whether all boys are like that. You had boys, didn't you, Val? I don't know whether yours were like that. But my nieces, they never did anything. They were really good. They were never in A&E. My lad had a season ticket. He was 10 months old when he had his first lot of stitches. Fell and cut his head wide open. Oh, who's donged me? Dong! Oh, Lizzie has messaged me. Well, whatever she said's not come up. Nope. Oh. Oh, no. Yeah. Well, that's how come he had stitches at 10 months old. He fell and hit his head right across there. And then he fell and he had stitches in his hairline. Oh, dear. And then he put his teeth through his lip. Oh, I shouldn't laugh, should you? He had teeth mark there. He went right through his lip and out the other side. He was swinging on a chair, apparently, at school. And he went one way and the chair went the other way, and he banged his face on the desk. And as he went like that, his teeth went through his gum. Oh. I was greeted at the door by a little girl, and she said, "Are you Ian's mummy?" And I went, "Yeah." She said, "He's in here." She said, "Oh, there were a lot of blood." What a gory little beast. I wasn't too bad, I don't think, when I was growing up. It was usually my knees I scraped. I was always falling on my knees. My mother used to say that. I wish you had a day where you didn't have scabby knees. Then, of course, when it scabbed over, you used to pick it, didn't you, when you was a kid? Disgusting habit, but you did. When it was like Whitsuntide and you had your new clothes and you were going walking around the streets, with the church and that, she was like, "Don't fall. I don't want you with scabby knees with your new dress." But of course I always did. My thing was always climbing. I used to climb walls, climb trees, climb all sorts. I used to take all the toes out of my sandals and my shoes, scrape all the toes. She said, "You can't have anything nice for 5 minutes, can you?" Yeah, that sounds about like me, that one. I was always falling. We used to climb on the roof of the air raid shelter and jump off. It's a wonder I didn't get a broken leg because it's quite high up, an old air raid shelter. And I used to scrabble up it like that with my shoes, and take all the tops off my shoes. And shoes were expensive. My mum didn't have a lot of money. My dad cured me. He got me sandals and he cut the toes out of my sandals. He said, right, go and climb a tree with them on, lady. Yeah, no, I was a climber. It's funny now because I can't stand heights. I can't even do ladders. And yet I used to be always up a tree somewhere when I was young. I got hit in the face with a swing once. He jumped off a swing and it hit me in the face. There was no such thing as health and safety on the swing parks in those days, wasn't there? Everything was they'd class it as being dangerous. You fell onto cement, didn't you? Or you were lucky a bit of tarmac. It was all of this rubber stuff that they found. The swings were all on chains, so if you didn't get hit with a wooden swing, you got hit with a chain. Today's kids are wrapped in cotton wool, aren't they? Safety hats on and everything. The number of times I fell off a bike, yeah. It was like a rite of passage when you were a kid, wasn't it? Fell off your roller skates, fell off your bike. Fell off the slide. I mean, nowadays the slides are about 2 foot high, aren't they? Our slides used to be way up there. Used to fall off the top of them, right onto concrete. Or you go on that thing that went round and round and round and you'd fly off it because somebody'd spin it too fast and it's like centrifugal force. So you got thrown off it. Hey. Nowadays, the spring parks are very tame, aren't they, these days? I'm still on the same ball. How much further have I got to go? Got to go till I go to the end of this ball, that's for sure. Oh, itchy coo. Itchy coo. Skinny Minnie is the Aeron Queen. Yeah, if I get there. It wasn't last week because it was bank holiday. I only go if it's dry. I don't go if it rains because I have to go on my scooter to the to the tram. And at the moment, they've got the road up at the end, and oh, it's a right performance. At the end of Cumberland. I don't know what they're doing, something. Yeah. When my son was little, I used to have a first aid kit under the front seat of the car. And everybody kept saying, "Oh, you're prepared, aren't you?" I said, "Yeah, you have to be." We'd have the full, in a tin box underneath the front seat of the car. Band-aids, elastoplast, bandages, antiseptic, wipes, you name it. Spare clothes. If there was any water, he'd fall in it. So yeah, any puddles, he'd fall in it. We always had to have spare clothes wherever we went. Ooh, my back's itchy now. Oh dear. Some kids are just accident prone, aren't they? I was a bit of a tomboy when I was little. You know, I always used to play with them. Well, most of the kids around me, I think there was 2 girls, but the rest of them were boys. So half of the time I used to be playing, the boys' games because, the girls weren't playing out. So it'd either be dollies with the girls or rough and tumble with the boys, yeah. My back scratcher, it's in here. It's in my drawer. Yeah, it's there. I've got a patch of, what's it called, keratosis or something in the middle of my back. I've paid to have it zapped with that cold stuff, that they do with warts. And it didn't work, but NHS considers it to be cosmetic and they won't do anything about it. And because it's not cancerous, they won't take it off. And it's right where my bra strap goes. I'm sure you wanted to know that, didn't you? Right where my bra strap goes, where the hooks are. So it itches me. Keratosis, I've got it on my finger there. If you can see it or not. Woo. It's like a patch of dry skin that won't heal up. It's not cancerous or anything, they just won't heal up. And it's like scabby scales. When people see it on my back, they say, "Oh, just put some moisturiser on it." I said, "I've had it 30 years. I don't think your moisturiser is going to work now." But this on my finger, I've put moisturiser on it. I've even tried scraping it off with a knife thing. Yeah, it's sun damage. I burnt my back on holiday. I had a bikini. It had a metal ring at the front, which I burnt my chest, and it had a metal fastening at the back, and it burnt me back, and it came from there. It can turn cancerous, but it's very, very rare. but it does. There's about 1 in a million chance of it turning cancerous. I keep having them, have a look at it because I can't see it. It's at the back. The last time I said to my friend, "Here's my camera." I said, "Just take a photograph of me back, will you? Just let me have a look what it looks like." I went 3 times to have it zapped off, with that coal stuff that they burn warts off with, but it didn't work. It didn't go anywhere. And it itches like crazy. But it's cosmetic, so they say, the NHS, and they won't take it off. It's because they'd have to take it like a chunk, My ex-husband had one on his arm through sun damage, but that went cancerous and he had to have that removed. He has a big dint in his arm now. But he was a sun worshipper. I never was. When we used to go on holiday, we looked as though we'd been to different places because he'd be brown as anything and I'd still be white. Because I've got quite fairish skin. I don't suntan very well. Yeah, I've got it looks like a bruise in my arm. That's all sun damage. If you notice, it's because I hold the scooter. The bottom half of my fingers are white, yeah. Look at the groove on my finger. That's with crochet in that. You see it? Big groove across that finger. That's the way I hold my yarn. Yeah, this on my finger, I've had it about 12 months or more. Can't get rid of it. I've tried putting creams on it. I've tried putting plasters over it. I've tried scraping it off. But it's still there. This alternates between itching and hurting, one or the other. It's a bit like psoriasis. I mean, I've had psoriasis. I had psoriasis all over my elbow at one time, but it's gone now, thankfully. I had a big patch of it on my elbow. My poor brother used to have it all over his back and everywhere. It's a terrible thing, psoriasis. He used to have it in his ears and his hair. Oh. What time is it? 11:20. It's not the witching hour yet. I don't know whether I'll be able to finish this off before I go to bed. Still got about not even a quarter of a ball left. I'll maybe finish it tomorrow. Then I can write it in my book. I started keeping a book, not of anything really, just when I start things and when I finish them. And what I made them with and how many balls it took. I had done 27 between when I started it in January. 27 items, yeah. She said that, the witching hour toilet break. Yeah, I don't know where it come from, the witching hour. It's like 12 o'clock, isn't it? Midnight is the witching hour. I don't think they want you down at the hospital, Dottie. We'll ring her tomorrow. Let her sit up and wait all night. We'll ring her tomorrow. She's not died. We'll leave it till later. They're probably busy. I said they'll probably not call you till tomorrow. Well, they just called you. That's what I mean. They'll probably call you tomorrow. They'll have you waiting up all night for that phone call. Well, they don't bother about you being anxious. They're at the other end of the telephone. They're not worried. They don't rush. You know, people in other countries that say, oh, your NHS is free. Yeah, it's free when you get there. It's getting there that's the problem. I bet they don't sit 12 hours in the corridor, do they? Yeah, that's what I mean. You probably get one at 3 o'clock in the morning. Who's supposed to be taking you? Your daughter? She's probably gone to sleep by now. What, you waking me up at 3 o'clock, Mum? They don't rush. Oh, you drive. All right. Has she got to go with you, though? If you can waken her up. Tra-la-la-la. Wake me up when you go. You be, I'm going now. I'm going now. Yeah, okay. If she's in a deep sleep, you'll have a look, good luck with that. Did you see my little dolly? She's called Grace, baby Grace. There she is. She's got a little soft body. I want to make some clothes for her. But I didn't realise she had a soft body because I can't make her a dress. Because otherwise her little legs will show, won't they? She's got little ankle things, like her feet stop there. I'd have to make her a very long dress. And what I like is her little hat's fastened to her baby grow. Her little hat's fastened. It's obviously so if it's a baby, they won't, a child, they won't lose the hat. There she is. Little hat. Dee, dee, dee. Put a little hat on. Yeah, she came in a box that says Baby Grace. I fancied dressing a doll and I didn't want to dress a big doll, so I thought I'll have a little doll. I might make clothes for a little one like that. Yeah, I've got a big doll that I use for a mannequin, but it's like knitting for a baby, knitting for her. I wasn't feeling in that much of a mood, yeah. You knit dolls' clothes, yeah. I used to always knit dolls' clothes because, right, I had two nieces, didn't I? And I used to knit clothes for Action Man. I used to knit and sew clothes for the Action Man. And my son had, because we couldn't afford the real McCoy, the Action Man real clothes were so expensive. It was the same with the Cindy and the Barbie. Little bit of a dress and it used to be a few pound. And, I mean, even boys like to dress Action Man up. So we used to buy him an odd outfit, a proper one, just so that he got all the shoes and everything. But then the rest of them I used to sew him. Sew clothes for Action Man and sew clothes for. I got given a bag back of all the clothes, well, not all the clothes, but some of the clothes I'd made for the Cindy dolls, and I showed them on one of my videos, and a lady said to me, "How much do you want for that bag?" I thought, so I'm not selling them the memories, my niece's doll clothes. Yeah, she wanted to buy the whole bag. How much she's selling the bag for? Yeah, I used to knit all sorts. I've got an 18-inch doll somewhere in a box. It's like the same size as those American Girl dolls. I was going to make clothes for that, but it's still in its box. Sue had bought one for her granddaughter. And I went, "Oh, I love it." So she said, "Do you want me to get you one?" I said, "Yeah, get me one." They were really reasonable. It's a really pretty doll. Still never made any clothes for it. And as you know, I've got my reborn doll, but she's in a box. She used to model like the premature baby cardigans I made. And then my other one's just stuck there in the spare bedroom. She's the one that's the size of a newborn baby. She or he, depending on what she's modelling. But I don't use them like as, like dolls or that. I think I told you somebody come to the knit club once. She had this blooming doll thing sat on a chair. They were knitting clothes for it and that, and she wouldn't let a woman move it to sit down. It's good if I weren't there. I'd have, excuse me, but that's a doll. Get it off the chair. They had 72, these two women between them. 72 reborn dolls. Oh, ridiculous. As I say, I've got one, but I only use it as a mannequin. I don't sit it on my bed or anything. It's not got its own pram. But I told the woman, she said, "Oh, where do you keep it?" I said, "In a box on top of the wardrobe." She went, "Oh, no." I thought, it's a doll. It's not real. It might look a bit realistic, but... Oh, you're back now. They finished crying on your shoulder now. Tell them to grow up here, Linda. You're not there to listen to a sob story for 3 hours. Do, 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 do. Mm-hmm. I wonder when Ruth will get to Blackpool. Maybe in a couple of weeks or so. Ruth that comes on here, she was supposed to come to Blackpool last week, but her husband was took ill, so she couldn't come. Oh, my fingers are hurting. Do a raw pink now. Oh, sheesh. I know, the balmy. I think I told you I went to a cafe in Cleveland, and there was a woman in there with a reborn doll sat in a high chair next to her in the cafe. And I'm like, oh. My son would think I'd lost the plot completely. Well, a woman at the knit club I used to go to in Fleetwood, she said, oh, bring it in, I'll buy it from you. I said, no, you won't. So she's got one now that looks like a gorilla. Ugly looking thing. Well, I've took my cardi off. Well, it was itching me anyway. So it is warmer. Oh, sorry, Val. Half an hour to go before I can have a kip. By the time I've taken my makeup off and had my pill and done everything else, and I wake myself up. I'll take 2 of them now. Yeah, I don't understand what they're... You're making lentil soup for your dinner. I should make something rather than eating junk out my freezer. I tell you, half a stone through eating junk out my freezer. I did have a little nap, Val, but then somebody woke me up. My friend came round to put the doorbell back on. You know, I can't do the doorbell because it's got little screws. I nodded off and she said to me, sent me a message, are you not in? I said, yeah, I'm in. Why? She knocked on the door. I was fast asleep in the conservatory. I never heard her. I said, yeah, I'm in. She was right, I'll come back then. Adding a little noodle. So I didn't have a big nap like I should have done. Yeah, I was sat in the conservatory and it was warm and I was like nodding. Then you said have a little nap and I thought, oh, that's a good idea. I'll have a little nap. And then I got woke up. Where are you? I've been knocking on the door. Yeah, I need to eat something proper. I'll have to make something different rather than eat junk out the freezer. By the time I get to being paid again, I'll have to put a stone on. Oh, my nose is itchy. I know what it is. It's these bits off this wool. It's got what they call a halo. In other words, a bit of fuzzy on it. And it's going in my mouth and going up my nose, making my nose itch. Go away, fly. Go, oh, you cheeky fly, go away. Don't you go in my Coca-Cola. I hope I didn't bat it into the Coca-Cola. I don't think I did. I can't see it. I went like that and it just went somewhere. As long as she didn't fall asleep with her head on your shoulder. I did that once. Fell asleep on the train and woke up with my head on a complete stranger's shoulder. I went, oh, sorry. He said, oh, it's all right. And I thought, oh, I hope I wasn't snoring or drooling. You're that good company, are you, Linda? They'll fall asleep on you. I know, a woman said that to me. She says, oh, I love watching your videos. She's got such a soothing voice. I thought, you mean you nod off? You mean I'm boring? Oh, no, the fly's there. It didn't go in my drink. You're never quite sure if it's a compliment, are you, when somebody says you got a soothing voice? Oh, it's on the screen now. Go away, fly. Go away. It's walking up and down the screen now. I had one the other day on the big television screen. I was trying to watch a film, and this fly was crawling all over this woman's face. I thought, go away. This one's crawling up and down the poncho, but on the television screen. You're like me, Lindy, scintillating company. They all fell asleep on you. I think Kimberly fell asleep on me the other day. I'm not sure if that's a compliment or what, or whether it's just a sign that you're boring them to death. Oh, I've got something. Got a hair, a whisker. It's off this wool. Must be. You keep thinking of ways I could rearrange my bedroom or the other spare room, trying to get more room. But there isn't really any way. I've got too much stuff in two little rooms. I was even thinking the other day, I thought, shall I change round and put my bedroom in the front? But then there's a fireplace in there, so I don't want a fireplace in my bedroom. because that's a bigger room, the lounge. I should have a conservatory built on the back, like next door's do. He's got extended his living room's at the back and next door, and they've extended back into like a conservatory thing at the back. Yeah. Well, there you are. You see, take your phone off the hook. We got no Trev again tonight. He said he might try and pop on. That's 3 weeks now he's been doing that. He's never landed yet. Oh, God, this little whiskers on my nose. Well, at least you pop it with Linda. People always ring me just as I'm either leaving or I got in the shower or something. People never ring me when I've got time to sit and chat. I'm always either halfway home or... My cousin rang me the other week and I was just about to start my live. And you feel awful saying, I can't talk to you. She said, oh, no bother, I'll ring you back. She doesn't ring me back. She's probably took me off now because I didn't speak to her. Oh, well. I'll go to yarn again. Oh, I've not got much longer. I was hoping to finish this tonight, but I won't. Well, I'll finish it off tomorrow. And I've got more time. I really, really, really must sow those seeds tomorrow. I've been doing it all week. I'm hoping nothing eats the last 4 sunflowers. I put them up on the top of the table now, instead of being on the ground. If it was a slug or a snail, it's got to climb up some table legs now to get to the sunflowers. So I'm sick of providing a picnic for something. I did them last year and none of them got eaten last year. They all flowered into sunflowers. But for some reason, something's took a fancy to them this year. I won't put them out as quickly. They were going a bit leggy though, when they were in the propagators. They were going all long and leggy. So I decided to put them out. So maybe it was a bit too soon. They were probably young and tasty. When they get older, they get a bit more leathery, don't they? I think you're supposed to wait till they get 4 leaves before you put them out. As I say, they were growing long and spindly. They were outgrowing their strength. Thought they'll never fatten up. I shall try again. There's got about 6 different kinds of sunflowers. Some of them are orange and some of them are red with yellow middles, and have a little variety of them. I don't know why they haven't brought me there. I'll try and go across on Monday. They don't open at the weekends, I don't think. Whether they're waiting for me to go over there and pay for them, I don't know. I will go across and see. They didn't want to take the money off me till they'd done them, so I offered to pay, or at least leave a deposit, but they said no, so I'll wander across. If they're open tomorrow, I don't think they are. Probably have to wait till Monday. Oh, I've got itches everywhere. Now I'm going to finish when I get this row done. As I say, there's about probably enough to do another 2 or 3 rows of the main colour. Oh, I've nearly got round the end of it. What's the weekend? Yeah, well, I mean, I'm retired. I don't know how to found time to work, but I never seem to have any time, even though I'm home all the time. Well, I'm not home all the time. I go out quite a bit, but I don't set the alarm for Sunday, hoping that I have a lie in. But it don't work. I still wake up. I'm still up by about 8 or 9. Just when you think, oh, I'd like to lie in till at least 10 o'clock. That fly's running down the screen again. You're a pain, fly, go away. What is it about windows and television screens that attracts a fly? Your children are yet working. Has Dotty Dolly had a phone call yet? She's gone quiet. She's still waiting for a call. It'll be the saga of Dotty Dolly and her phone call. Whether she gets it before we leave or not. Ah. Oh, you're still waiting? Oh, you got... Yeah, I forget that. I forget that people are not working. They're still working. But I tend not to phone people, actually. I tend to send them a text message, and then if they're working, they just pick it up when they're... when they can. I do that with my niece. I never phone my niece unless it's an emergency, because she's working. Right, I'm leaving that now for tonight. I haven't got enough time to finish it. It's quite long. Oh, my hook's there. It's quite big. It's only going to be for a kiddie though, this one. Oh, drop my crochet root now. Let's see if I can get down for it. Oh, that was a struggle picking it up. Where's the end of it? Put the hook back in. Oh, there it is. Put the hook in it. Fold it away. Yeah, I'll finish it tomorrow and put the hood on it tomorrow. Then I might carry on going with my own cardigan. Oh, me, I've got goose pimples now. It's time to go. Time to go home. Andy is waving goodbye. Those of you in America will not have a clue what I'm talking about. It was Andy Pandy. It was the television. Andy Pandy's coming to play. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. Andy Pandy's here today. Tra-la-la-la-la. Yeah, I'm going to go to beddy bows now. Well, by the time I've taken all my pills, I'll go to bed. And I've got a bit chilly now, so it's time for bed. So thank you all for keeping me company today. And oh, thank you, more tea, Vika. I don't drink tea. Can you have coffee? Oh, dear. Yeah, good night, everybody. Oh, I'll keep you calm. See, I'm very calming. Some might say boring, but I say I'm very calm. I did ask in my last video, what the heck can I keep talking about? Give me some clues, but nobody did, so I presume you just don't mind me waffling on. I find it difficult. Kimberly had said, why don't you make a video every day? And I went, I have nothing to say. I must be incredibly boring. Oh, thank you. I'm very calming, yeah. Yeah, I can't think of things to say every day. I really can't, yeah. And obviously I've put Kimberly to sleep, I think, because she's disappeared. Right, thanks for keeping me company, and I will show you the poncho when I finished it. Probably be tomorrow now, yeah. So, oh, you're there, Kim. I thought you'd nodded off. I thought you'd had your Indian meal and you'd nodded off. So, oh dear. Right, I'm going to go. You're just about, yeah, I'm going to go to bed now as well. So, bye. I'm leaving you. Tiddly bye. Goodbye. Oh, bye, Esther. I didn't know you were there. You've been very quiet. So bye, everybody. Bye now.